Good morning. Hi, Craig Smith here from Zeiss. Today we're quickly going to take you guys through an exciting new range of rifle scopes that we've developed. It's called the Conquest V6 range. And the beautiful thing about this rifle scope is that they have some very interesting points. And for local South African hunters, I think that this is a range that has been long overdue. Right, let's start over here. In the Conquest V6, we have two different series. We have the Euro Spec and the US Spec. The Euro Specs all feature our Zeiss illumination system, which provides you with the finest and brightest illuminated dot in the world. Your target subtension is approximately 3 millimeters at 100 meters, which makes it extremely fine. All of them, of course, 1 centimeter per click, being a Euro Spec. Right, the first model that we're going to look at is the new Conquest V6. 1.1 to 6x24. This rifle scope was designed for driven hunts, and here in Africa we would use this for dangerous game hunting, i.e. buffalo, elephant, etc. The next model up is an all-round general hunting rifle scope. This is a 2 to 12x50. As with all of the rifle scopes, it features the Zeiss FL glass, which is a glass concept that we came up with a few years ago. Many of you will remember the Zeiss FL Diavari, and this one now sports exactly the same glass. So in effect, you have a victory in a Conquest package. The 2 to 12x50, ideal for the guy that has one rifle at a low magnification of 2 to 5, perfect for bushveld conditions, and then right up to 8, 9, 10 if you're hunting in the Kalahari for springbok and gemsbok, etc. Right, the next rifle scope is an interesting one. This is the new 2.5 to 15x56. And why I say it's an interesting one is you'll notice that it actually has no parallax adjustment. In the old days, it used to be any rifle scope with a magnification higher than 12 needs to have parallax adjustment, but we've now recalculated the maths, and with this one you don't need it, and this is up to a 15. The other interesting thing with this one is that it sports a 92% light transmission figure, which makes it one of the brightest rifle scopes in the world, and we feel that this is going to become the new benchmark for night shooting, as that is exactly what it was designed for. It was designed for hunting at night in Europe, where spotlights and so on are not allowed. I think this is going to be a great seller in South Africa for those guys that do professional jackal culling, as well as culling teams. Now we're moving on to the US Spec. The US Specs all feature a 1/4 inch per click adjustment, and they have slightly different magnification ranges and of course different reticles to the Euro Specs. Of the three US Spec rifle scopes, only the 1 to 6x24 has an illuminated reticle. The other two, the 3 to 18x50 and the 5 to 30x50, have non-illuminated reticles. Right, to the 1 to 6x24. This rifle scope was specifically designed for 3-gun competition shooters. It sports an illuminated MOA reticle as well as an adjustable turret. Totally lockable. We think this is going to do very, very well. The next scope in the range is the 3 to 18x50. This one sports various reticles. You can get it in either you can either get it in a reticle 6, which is your German Plex, reticle 43, which is a Mildot, MOA, or a BR reticle. The MOA reticle in this one features 2 MOA between hash marks. We also have a lockable target turret. And once your turret's been locked, you still have 3 full rotations of the turret, which gives you more than enough of elevation to shoot out to 1.5 to 2 kilometers, should you wish to do that. Another interesting feature with this is, if you have a look, it's a very compact rifle scope. It's probably a good 1.5 inches shorter than any other rifle scope in its class in the market. And last but not least, the new 5 to 30 by 50. This is a rifle scope that so far is doing very, very well in the US, and we're convinced that it'll also do very, very well in South Africa. There seems to be a tendency towards higher magnification rifle scopes, and for the kind of guy that would buy this rifle scope is somebody that's, for instance, a serious competitor in Feldskit shooting, or simply somebody that's just getting into his long-range shooting. The 5 to 30 by 50 also features the lockable target turret with 3 full rotations, which gives you about 62 MOA of vertical reticle adjustment, which is more than enough for most long-range shooting. You have the lockable target turret, obviously for windage as well as elevation. The main difference between the 5 to 30 by 50 and the 3 to 18 by 50's reticles is that the 5 to 30 by 50 has 1 MOA between hash marks, whereas the 3 to 18 has 2 MOA between hash marks. And the reticles are all calculated at a 25 magnification for this one over here. Well, there you have it, a quick overview of the new Conquest V6 series. As you can see, there's a rifle scope for every shooter or shooting situation. And for more technical information, please visit our website, www.zeiss.com, or have a look at the Conquest V6 videos on YouTube. Thank you.